everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today to paint this super cute little wintry penguin friend. We're all going to paint together today, and we're going to go step by step and brush by brush. I'm going to use these colors on mine, but as we go along, if you want to do any different colors, definitely can. So while we're talking about colors, let's take a look at what we have. So I have a little plate of paints. I have white, orange, green, red, yellow, and blue. We'll also need a little cup of water to wash off our brushes and a paper towel to dry off our brushes. We'll also need some brushes. So I usually like to have a large, a medium, and a small, but as long as you have kind of a larger one and a smaller one for details, you should be good. I'm gonna start with my biggest brush, and I'm gonna start filling in my sky. So I'm going to mix my white and my blue together. I'm gonna do little circles, and keep it in this small little pile. Mix it around, and we're gonna fill in all of our background. Take it nice and slow. We're gonna go around those little edges. Don't worry if you get a little bit on the line, that's okay. Smooth out your paint. Okay, so now that I have all of my background, while I have this color on my brush, I'm also going to paint my side edges to match. So now that we have our background, let's let that dry for a little while, and we're gonna move over here to our little penguin friend. So we're gonna start with our tummy color and the face color. I did a really light yellow, but again, if you wanna do a different color, definitely can. I'm gonna get a little scoop of white, and I'm gonna scoot that on over to my yellow, and I'm gonna mix a little yellow and white together. And this color is gonna go all in the tummy. Now, if you want to use your big brush for this part, definitely can. Make sure you wash it off and dry it off. I used my smaller brush. I have my medium brush now. And I'm gonna fill in this tummy just because it's a little bit smaller of a space. Smooth it out. And I'm also gonna fill in the little face. You can go right over those little eyes. We're gonna put them back in with a darker color and our small brush once that yellow is nice and dry. And fill in all that little face. After you have the face and the tummy filled in, we're gonna fill in our main penguin color. So I'm still using my smaller kind of medium brush. I washed it off and I dried it off. And I'm gonna go to my blue just by itself this time. We're gonna fill in the little wings. We're gonna fill in a little space around the head. Take it nice and slow, there's no rush. And at any time, if you need to pause the video, just to take your time with it, go ahead, pause it. Take your time. Drag your brush nice and slow down this little top part. I'm gonna get that other little wing, and we're gonna get underneath here too. Okay, we're gonna let that dry now, and let's move over here to our little hat. I'm gonna keep using my smaller kind of medium brush, and I'm gonna fill in this little top part of the hat with just green by itself. I'm gonna fill in all that top little hat part, and then I'm gonna fill in this little edge of the hat and also the scarf with red. So let's wash off that brush, dry off our brush, we'll go into some more red. We're gonna fill in that little part of the hat. And the scarf. So let's let those dry before we put any designs on them. I washed off my brush again, I dried it off, and let's fill in the little feet and the little nose. I'm going to do those with a little bit of orange. If you need to use a smaller brush, go for it. It's a very small space. Just take it slow, fill in that little piece. Don't need much paint on your brush. So fill in the little feet. There we are. Beautiful. So we have almost all the parts on our little penguin friend filled in. Let's go over here to our background and add some little gusts of wind, some little swirls. So I'm going to keep using my medium brush, but if you want to use a smaller brush, go for it. I'm going to get a little bit of white paint, and I'm going to make some little swirly winds blowing around in the background. So a trick for a swirl is I'm going to do a little dot. That's the center of my swirl. It's the very center. And then it's going to be like a game. So the game is we have to circle around the dot without touching the line in front of it, like a little maze. And that gets you a pretty swirl. You can guide that little tail along. Put a couple of extras next to it, curling around. You can put as many or as few as you want. And I'm putting them almost all the way down. We're going to cover that bottom with snow, which is going to be white anyway, so don't worry if it gets kind of low. And then I can also add these little circular snowflakes. And I'm going to do that by using that same brush, but I'm going to flip it around and use that back part, the plastic part, or the wooden part. And I'm going to dip into white paint, and I'm gonna dot, dot, dot on some big snowflakes falling down. Put those all around. It's very snowy. it just runs out of paint a little faster. So keep getting new dips, maybe every 2 or 3 dots. Get a new little dip of paint. Now that our little snow is falling down, we're gonna add that snow at the very bottom that he's standing in. So I'm gonna get a little bit more paint on my brush, on my medium brush, and I'm gonna make a little hill, a little snow hill. We're gonna fill it in with just white paint. So we'll go around his little feet and just fill it all the way in. We're gonna go all the way across with it. Okay, so we have our little fallen snow, our little hill that he's standing on. Let's let that background dry a little bit before we add on some stars. And let's go over here to our little pom-pom. I like this one. This one's gonna be fun. I'm going to use my smallest little brush that I have, and I'm gonna use both red and white. So I'm gonna get a little bit of red first, and I'm gonna go to my pom-pom, and I'm gonna make little X's. So kind of back and forth, kind of spiky. There's no right answer. I want to fill in this whole entire space. I'm letting those little ends kind of fluff outside the circle just a little bit. And then I'm gonna get some white, and I'm gonna do the same thing. You can do some little ones on the edges if you need a little bit more on the edges. But I want a nice little puffy pom-pom. I'm gonna go back to my red, add some more little fluffs on the edges, fluff it out. And go back to white and add some more. That makes it look like a nice little fluffy pom-pom there. Very cool. I'm also gonna go over here to my scarf, and I'm gonna add some little stripies. You can do different designs if you want. If you want to do polka dots, you can do it just like the snow using that back handle. You could write something, you could write a name. You can do hearts, you can do zigzags, whatever you like. I'm just gonna follow my example up there, and I'll do stripies also. They don't have to be perfectly straight because it's fabric. And fabric is nice and soft and round, and sometimes it goes in different little directions when you're wrapping it around your neck. Keep it toasty. Do one last little one over here. Beautiful. So those little eyes should be dry by now. I'm gonna go back over them with a little of my blue. If you have some black there, you can definitely do black also, but I'm gonna do my blue. I'm just gonna trace over those little lines, those little sleepy eyes. And if you have a girly penguin, you can also make little lashes at the bottom if you want. Don't have to. Very cool, guys. So all we have left are just little stars in our sky. I'm gonna keep using my smallest brush, and I'm gonna go into some yellow. If you're adding these on and they're very see-through, you want them a little less see-through, you can also mix a little white or use your tummy color, that white and yellow mixed together. So the trick on these little bursty stars is, I'm bringing this a little closer so you can see. I'm gonna make kind of a plus or cross, and then I'm gonna make a smaller X in between. Right? You can do different sizes. Different sizes look nice. And you can put them wherever you have a little spot for them. You can go right over those little wind gusts, the little twirling winds. You can go right over top, and you can put as many twinkly stars as you like. So beautiful, everyone. Great job. All we have left is just our little artist signature in the corner to make it official. I always put my initials, but if you want to do your whole name, if you want to add a date, definitely can. Thank you so much for joining us and painting with us today. I hope you had so much fun painting our super cute little wintry penguin. Now we just need to find a really good spot for this guy on our wall. Bye, everybody.